Yo guys! Say hey, subscribe today and let's play the free way. We're here today. Novastar is not with us today because it is his birthday and he is out celebrating, so it's just gonna be you and me talking. Yes, you the viewer and me, the me talking. And someone told me to put shaders back on. I agree. On Namek, shaders look absolutely beautiful. Look at the reflections, look at the lighting, look at the shadows. You can see my tail and you can see the banana dinosaurs riding motorcycles. I have to make that a t-shirt for solid. But anyway, I have been invited to their hyperbolic rhyme chamber to check out a machine that people have built on the public server. Yes, we're on the public server today. You know, I said I would swap between episodes, and yeah, we're gonna swap. So right now I'm wearing weighted clothing, so I am gonna go a bit slow, but that's fine. My base on this server is 12,000, but I'm pretty sure I've went over the limit on how much you're supposed to train, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna go to Kami, so we can go to where they are. They said, oh my god, it's freaking bright up here. They said they would be in the lookout in the hyperbolic rhyme chamber. And let me just see, can I learn any? No, I've learned everything. Damn. And I've noticed the dynamite is absolutely crap for saturation. Like, it gives you one saturation bar, so eat beef or something. Golden carrots are the best for saturation, but don't eat this. Ugh. Now let's go in. Yo, people of the... Oh god, I should take off my weighted clothing while I'm here and not a Super Saiyan. Still kind of slow even though. Alright, so what's this? So people have been building in here. Jeez, this is bright. Okay, people Super Saiyan 3. That's cool, that's cool. Alright, so we got here. Oh, we got Sonic. We got... Who's this? Oh, they're gonna have a battle. I'm gonna stay back. Hang on, let me measure that power level real quick. Oh, I can't do that because the record button. Alright. That look cool. Hey! So what's this machine? Because they said they had a machine to show me. You know, I feel left out. I feel very left out right now that they're both Super Saiyan 3. I feel like for defense purposes, I'm gonna do that as well. Just for defense. Oh, is that what they've been doing? Just spawning in Raditz? Because I knew you could do that. I've seen a lot of people have been doing that recently. And even Pat, player 2, in his most recent video, has been, you know, he showed it off. It's /DBC spawn and then what mob you want to spawn. And I'm not sure if that's cheating. I have to ask Zeshin that. Because so far, it seems like it's cheating for me. Like, I don't think we should do it, but I'm not sure. I just don't want to use it because it seems illegitimate. Anyway, what part of the saga am I on? I have to fight Cell at the moment, which is why I haven't progressed at all, because I don't really want to fight Cell. And even in Super Saiyan 3 I'm slow in here when walking. That's interesting. I guess it's to do with power level, or I'm not strong enough in my stats. Oh, hang on. Here's my base form max stats, so, you know, it's not very impressive. But I'm not going to be using those stats in the tournament. What's more important is what I've got in here, which I should level up these, actually. Yeah, that's all I can do at the moment. And flight doesn't really matter. I'm going to get rid of that anyway for the tournament. Super Saiyan 3 matters, but at the same time, all I'm going to use it for is going into Super Saiyan quicker. Because as some people have pointed out, there's no point in going Super Saiyan 3 because it wastes too much energy, and I think it actually drains the stamina bar. Does SS3 drain more stamina? I'm just gonna ask these guys to confirm. Because I have no idea. I think SS2 might be okay for the tournament, but SS3 might be a bit, yeah, over excessive. It drains more stamina. That's bad. Dang. So I guess we can't use that. Blasts. I do have a blast, actually. Okay. I just saw them both die in front of me. That's bad. If I go to... Where is it? Side. No. I'm on the wrong tab. It's this tab. Here. Name. Curry or wave. Self-made. Wave. It does 70 damage when charging is full on. And the blue bar and the red bar is overcharged. Potential damage 70. So it's speed slow? I could have swore I made it fast. That's weird. Cast time is 5 seconds. Cooldown is 20 seconds. And the energy cost is 75. And that's at 100%. So it's pretty bad. That's why I don't think I'll be doing blasts in the tournament. I think I'm going to go for the punchy one punch. And I've been reading all the comments, and all the comments point to me using mainly strength, dexterity, and cons. And what people are forgetting is they're leaving out these other 3 that are quite important as well. Not so much will. Will isn't that important. But, no. Will's important. Mind isn't that important. And, Spirit. Spirit is important as well, because... Oh, what is this? What are they doing? Oh, I see. They're trapping him in a corner to beat him up. That's the machine. Or are they trapping him in here? Oh. Since these guys are powerful and they can't teleport, they're using them to gain points. That's very cheaty. That's practically mob farming. Not sure if Zeshan will approve. Well, the things you learn on a I keep calling it a fan server. The public server. So, I've got... Since I'm in the time chamber, it minuses it by 9. Because the gravity here is roughly 10 times. It should be minus 10, but it's minus 9 for some reason. And since I'm evil, I can't get any sensu beans from Koran, so that's a pain in the ass. Alright, Spirit. Spirit increases your key pool. So, Spirit is needed to get that number at the top. Hang on, I think it's X. No, X is to get rid of it. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, every GUI just gets rid of it. But the number at the top there, I believe that's what it increases. I'm not quite sure. Strength, of course, increases your melee damage, and dexterity also increases your defense and body. No, it does not. Yes, it does. Again, I'm not very good with this mod, but people have been telling me these 3 are the main 3 I'm going to want to put my time into, or put my points into when we come to that. But they keep leaving out these 3, and that concerns me. I know willpower increases your maximum key power. I'm pretty sure that's the amount of power you put into a blast. Mind increases your key control and skill limits. Not quite sure what that means. So someone tell me in the comment section below if you know what that means. And Spirit increases your key pool, which is, you know, the key up here. And now to step out of the hypervolamic rhyme chamber. Jesus Christ, it is dark out here, but it is much better than in there. At least I can move around now. And I'm reasonably quick. Yeah, so for the tournament I'm going to want to put more in speed, because as people have noticed, you might need speed more. Top Dog, the Patreon... God, I forget how Noah says it. But He's a donator on my Patreon page, and he came on here the other day as an Arcosian, and he showed me that he's a speed demon. So he put all of his things into mainly speed. And what happened was, when he wasn't moving, I turned Super Saiyan 3, and when he was moving, well, when he wasn't moving, I could 3-shot him. 1, 2, 3, bang, he's dead. But when he was moving, after, oh, it's raining. After 3 shots on me, I was dead. But the thing is, I couldn't hit back because he was moving that fast. And one of the things that has a big, like, advantage over another is ping on a server. So he could have more ping than me, or less ping than me, and be able to move faster, and I wouldn't be able to see where he is because I'm not as closely connected to the server. So I'm at a disadvantage against speed demons in that case. So anyone who's really quick, I'm not going to be able to hit, and if I can't hit them, and I'm taking hits, I'm going to die. So speed is definitely something to consider now. I never considered it that much before. But that brings up a question, like, what is the most important? Is it strength? Is it speed? Or is it your endurance? You being able to, like, take something? Because if I run out of ki or stamina during this fight, I'm dead. And I saw Top Dog actually in my last video's comments saying that strategy does not matter in 1.7, and it does not matter as much, but there's still strategy to stuff like this, since you've got stuff like stamina to consider and ki to consider. If you run out of either one of those, you're dead. You're dead. Also food. Food is something to consider greatly, because if you run out of food during the fight, like my first tournament match was up against Dark Damien, I think, and what happened was I ran out of food during the match, and I asked, hey, can we stop for a food break? Nope, you cannot stop for a food break. So I just died. Well, I didn't die because of the food. I actually landed outside the ring and then died. But food had a big, a big part on that, because I couldn't move fast enough to dodge most of his attacks at that point. And I think if you give Zeshin some of your TP, you're allowed Dynamite. I'm not sure how valuable that's going to be in the match. I know last time people had Ender Pearls and stuff to teleport away from stuff quickly, but I don't think this time around that's going to be as useful as it was last time. But, I'm trying to talk to as many different people as possible, both on the public server, and I've been trying to talk to people on the YouTube server about what possible things should we be looking out for in this tournament. And, I've heard some interesting ones off Player 2. Like, he believes that keeping in Super Saiyan, just Super Saiyan, will be best because you don't waste your ki and stamina. Which I agree, that's probably a good strat. And also he's putting most of his time into strength. As far as I know, Jinder Shadow is also kind of putting most of his things into strength. I'm not quite sure, I haven't really talked to him recently. And Zeshin's not fighting in the tournament, so I don't have to concern myself. Danny wants to be a speed demon as well as Top Dog, so both of them I'm going to have a bad time against if I go all out Superman. And Nova's not quite sure what to do either. He's with me on this one. Like, on the YouTube server, we're both trying to keep our power level low, so then we can put points in at the last minute to what we need to. Although, we're going to test stats. We're going to put most of our stuff into skills first. And we're going to put stuff into stats just so we can get more points for the skills, because it costs a lot to get Super Saiyan 3. And the main purpose of having that ability of Super Saiyan 3 is not to go Super Saiyan 3. It's actually to be able to turn Super Saiyan within a couple seconds. Because if I run out of ki at any point during the match, let's say I'm at, 0, then I've got to charge. And once I've charged 5%, I can hold down this button, bang, I'm a Super Saiyan. And I'm already at 50%, which, helps during the match. So if I've got quick ki recovery, and I recover my ki in the match, then I can quickly turn Super Saiyan again, and continue fighting. That's if I'm not dead already from losing all my ki. That's some stuff to consider, isn't it? So, people being too fast in the tournament will be a bad thing for me, since I don't live near the server. So, ping could be an issue. And if I lag during the match and they're going super quick, they're going to hit me like 30 times and I'm dead. Even if they have a low hit percentage, I'll be dead. And if I live nearer to where the server's based, I guess I could do the same method, but that might not help me. I think defense, speed, and strength, definitely 3 I need to focus on, but I need to determine what one is the most valued. At the moment, I think speed is the most valued, considering how fast you can run around the ring and hit someone. And being, as Gohan proved during the fight with Cell, being quicker is definitely more of an advantage than being stronger. Because, in fact, Cell proved this to Trunks when they fought. Because Cell went into... Well, Trunks was in his Ultra form, and he was hamming down on Cell. And then Cell went, if you can't hit your opponent, you're not going to do anything. So Cell showed off that he's actually faster than he's been letting on. And the match turned out bad for Trunks. Being too strong, too bulky, and too slow means that not only do you have not enough strength, well, you're going to have strength to hit your opponent with, but by the time you get there, your opponent's gone. Your opponent's hit you 20 times and they've done just as much damage. If I have a punch that does 100 damage, but it takes me 20 seconds to hit you. No. If I have a punch that does 100 damage, but it takes me 10 seconds to hit you, and you have a punch that does 1 damage, but it takes you 1 second to hit me, you're going to do more damage. My math may have been off there. Do not quote me on that. Point being, if you can do more punches than your opponent, you are going to win. It's about how many times you can get hit and hit back. Not how many times, or not how many hits it takes. Like, it's hard to explain because we're talking about a game here, and I'm trying to take this as seriously as possible, which is weird as hell. And coming up with these strats is really hard, considering, like, most of the opponents in the tournament will be watching this video. I don't know if Pat is, I don't know if Ginger is, but if they're watching this video, they're also probably thinking about, if he's gonna do this, maybe I should do this. And to be honest, I watched some of their videos, so I'm like, if they're gonna do this in the tournament, maybe I should do this. So it becomes a little bit more of a mind game as well as a practical game. Which is insane. I don't know how things are going to go down in the tournament ring, but I can bet you... I'm going to take a bet and say I'm going to get eliminated during the preliminaries. Because, I don't know, I just see it happening like that. I see me being taken out in the preliminaries. And I see someone from the public server winning the tournament. Because as a YouTuber, like, we're mainly focused on entertainment, making you guys smile, making you laugh, making you, just have a brighter day. We're not really concerned about how we play the games that we play. In fact, it's even better when we play them like idiots, because you guys laugh more. So we don't spend a lot of time learning game mechanics, like people who spend all day every day on a server. And trust me, I have seen some people on the public server spend all day on a server. Like, I would be doing multiple video edits, and I would just, log on to Minecraft. I'll check who's on the server list to see if anyone interesting is on. And I see, like, some names have been there all day long, and they've been gaining TP all day long, and they know exactly what to put it into. And oh god, I am starving to death. Give me that. Seafood is a big issue. But they know the mod more than I probably would, so I can see a public server person winning this year. Just my personal preference, though. I mean, I guess one of the YouTubers might win again, like Ginger Shadow. He could pull through again and become the world champ for another year. Pat could come through and he could be world champ for a year. Nova could come through and he could be world champ. I could come through. I doubt I'd be world champ. I'd probably give up the position or something. Danny can come through. She can be the world champ. You know, top dog. Anyone. It's anyone's game at the moment. I'm gonna poison from that chicken. Oh, no. But this is anyone's game now. And it's more important to talk about strategies and what to do and what not to do than it is to punch a bunch of stuff on screen. Because I know you guys might find it entertaining, me just punching a bunch of mobs on screen like Frieza. But more or less, why I'm punching it and what I'm going to do with the power that I punch it with is more important. And that said, I have overly talked this video to death. I am sorry for all of you that stuck around. I am sorry for, because, you know, I'm on my own. I'm not as funny. I'm not as entertaining on my own. This is why I don't do videos alone on 311 Craft. But I thank you all for watching anyway. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Peace. Say hey, subscribe today. Let's play the 311 way.